Hi there, here's a quick video on a Jaleco 1990 Jaleco Cisco Heat board set that I'm selling on eBay shortly. And didn't even know I had this game. It's tucked away in the back areas of my basement shelves, and looks to be a 3-board stack here that pulls out of this metal case. I don't have the front cover to the case, but anyway, it is a strange board set because I haven't quite been able to figure out why it's powering like it is, but it's the way it's supposed to work, so that's the way it's working. Anyway, there are +5 and ground connectors on each of the 3 boards you can see here on the left. The middle board also has a 12-volt connector, and that goes to a standard 9-pin Molex plug that plugs right into my computer power supply. So I'm able to turn it on, and you can see my video converter is already on. It comes right on. But with just those power wires on the board set, you can't actually do much except just watch the video. When I tried any of the coin input wires or start button or whatever, nothing worked. Then I realized after looking at the wiring diagram that there are places where there's supposed to be 5 volts and 12 volts coming into this board through these other connectors too, which once again, I really don't understand why they're doing that, but basically, this other transformer comes with the set, and when I plug this in, it doesn't come with any sort of a plug. You'll have to make a plug yourself to fit the 6-pin Molex connector. Anyway, the 2 black wires are the 120 volts coming into the transformer. The red wires are 120 volts isolated coming out, presumably for the monitor, and the blue and yellow wires are the yellow are 9 volt AC and the blue wires are 18 volts AC. Those wires go to this rectifier board, and then the rectifier board has 12 volts, and actually it measured like 6 or 7 volts DC coming out of it and going through the wiring harness and back up into the board. You can see the orange wires here. There's 12 volts, the 12 volt wires. I guess this one's the 5 volt wire coming back into it. But once again, it's this 5 volt is different than this 5 volt, and this 12 volts is different than these 12 volts, because the ones on these 2 big black connectors come from the rectifier board. Anyway, it comes with the wiring harness here, and the rectifier board and the transformer. You can see that when I plug in the transformer, it's actually got 12 volts down to the coin door lights. That's all just still hooked up. So, and if I take a ground wire here and touch it to a coin input, I'm going to adjust the volume down here a little bit, and you can see the game is now changed to pressing the start button. The start button is over here on this wire. And I've got a wire on the accelerator jammed on. I've got the steering hooked up to a little pot here too. Oh, not doing very good here while I'm filming. Oops. Well, there's also a oh, I'm sorry, I'm already on it. There's a shift wires that I have together with the ground wire, so it's starting out in second gear. That's why it's kind of starting slow here. But you can see the speed will actually go up to like 170 miles an hour. So it is working. There's even someplace there was even a horn wire or something. So you can even blow this funny Dukes of Hazzard style horn here. Anyway, so with the transformer and the rectifier board all plugged in, everything seems to work, all of the inputs. And the only other thing is the wiring diagram, which I'll include a copy of. Does have some different wiring colors, but you can tell from the position. I'm going to restart this here so it doesn't make noise. So I mean, these are not JAMA, but they're like JAMA connectors where they're numbered on the part side 1 through whatever, and on the bottom side A through Z through small a, whatever. You know, so for instance, the wiring diagram says something about white wires with stripes being for the speakers when they're actually brown and white, purple and white. I've got some things labeled here, but like I said, you can pretty much figure it out from the wiring diagram what's what. You do have to be careful, obviously, not to hook up the wrong thing. There's, you know, power wire is very close to, you know, switch wires and stuff. So, you know, there's 12 volt very close to where there's switch inputs and stuff. So you got to be careful not to mess things up. But pretty easy to figure out. The center board has the video connector, red, green, blue, video ground, and the sync wire out. I just have it to a converter board, not a converter, just a connector board here that goes out to my converter. It's outputting to VGA to my TV monitor here. Anyway, thanks for watching.